Namaste and a very good morning to all of you. Welcome to the morning assembly. Today is 30th of July, Thursday. Please get ready for the morning prayers.
મળે કે ના મળે મારે ભક્તિ તમારી કરવી છે.
મુક્તિ મળે કે ના મળે મારે ભક્તિ તમારી કરવી છે.
મેવા મળે કે ના મળે મારે સેવા તમારી કરવી છે. મુક્તિ મળે કે ના મળે મધુરો ન હોય ભલે મારો સૂર બેસુરો હોય ભલે. મારો કંઠ મધુરો ન હોય ભલે મારો સૂર બેસુરો હોય ભલે. શબ્દો મળે કે ના મળે મારે ભક્તિ તમારી કરવી છે.
શબ્દો મળે કે ના મળે મારે ભક્તિ તમારી કરવી છે.
મુક્તિ મળે કે ના મળે છોડું નહીં ને દૂર 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 ક્યાંય દોડું નહીં. હું પંથ તમારો છોડું નહીં ને દૂર 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 ક્યાંય દોડું નહીં. પુણ્ય મળે કે ના મળે મારે પૂજા તમારી કરવી છે.
પુણ્ય મળે કે ના મળે મારે પૂજા તમારી કરવી છે.
મુક્તિ મળે કે ના મળે મારે ભક્તિ તમારી કરવી છે. મેવા મળે કે ના મળે મારે સેવા તમારી કરવી છે. મારે ભક્તિ તમારી કરવી છે. મારે સેવા તમારી કરવી છે. મુક્તિ મળે કે ના મળે
Today's assembly is held by Advisory 4 with the help of Parul ma'am. Today, our advisory will give some information on our theme Space Exploration.
Recently, on 23rd July, China successfully launched its second of the three spacecraft set to launch this month. The mission, named Tianwen-1, translating to Questions to Heaven, is the country's first attempt to land on Mars. After India's remarkable mission Mangal launched in 2013, this marks another page in humankind's history of dwelling in deeper space. Since the civilizations of humans began, we have always looked up and wondered to explore beyond the night sky. As humanity heads toward a global era of deep space exploration, we as an advisory group wondered the purpose behind and the costs involved.
The importance of space exploration. There is a widespread debate on the importance of space exploration. Should the government spend billions of dollars when there are others starving to death? However, many argue that investment in space exploration is like an insurance premium. You pay installments to safeguard a safer future for all of humanity. In the present, space exploration on the ISS has helped in the advancement of science and technology under conditions that are seldom possible to achieve on Earth. Satellites largely help almost every human on Earth, from farming to advanced GPS navigation. Exploring horizons outside the Earth also helps us delve deeper into multiple abstract aspects like the origins of the universe and extraterrestrial life. The exploration of outer space is likely to yield astronomical long-term benefits for a small short-term cost.
Space exploration has helped us and our planet in many direct and indirect ways. Firstly, there were quite a few technological developments which occurred due to space exploration. For example, the shock absorbers, which are now used in buildings in earthquake-prone zones, were invented to sustain the spacecraft while exiting the orbit or while entering it. It inspired many different artificial limbs which help the disabled nowadays. It also benefited us in the medical field, such as the insulin pumps, which are used for diabetic patients. It also gave us a more efficient water filter technology, while many satellites launched in space gave us a better understanding of our own planet and its geography, probably helping the ignorant in viewing the impact of global warming, while at the same time improving the solar technology, giving us an efficient renewable source of energy. Lastly, space exploration has helped increase relations between nations as space agencies from different countries collaborate for quicker advancements. These are just few of the examples of how space exploration has helped us and our planet.
Talking about Elon Musk and other contributors, Elon Musk's company SpaceX aims to create the first reusable spacecraft, a revolutionary goal. The SpaceX Dragon spacecraft is the first ever private spacecraft to dock with an international space station. Claudius Ptolemy, he provided a table for astronomical predictions which are used for space exploration by the astronomers. Isaac Newton, his work in the field of physics and math allowed to launch a payload into space and know what it's going to do when it gets there. Robert Goddard is referred to as the father of modern rocketry. He developed and patented both the first liquid fuel rockets and the first multi-stage rockets. His research is what makes modern spaceflight possible. Tycho Brahe, his considerable means allowed him to make both scientific contributions to astronomy and great financial contributions, funding the work of others. Brahe built multiple research institutes and observatories. There are other contributors for space exploration as well that include von Braun, Edwin Hubble, Johannes Kepler, Galilei, and Copernicus.
Cost of space exploration. At the end of 2019, Virgin Galactic reported more than 600 reservations and 80 million in deposits, which would translate into $120 million in revenue once realized. Tickets cost about $250,000 each. Virgin Galactic's launch system consists of a reusable spacecraft, the Spaceship Two, that is carried to an altitude of 45,000 feet by White Knight 2. After separating from the White Knight 2, the two-person crew of the Spaceship Two and its 6 passengers can enjoy approximately 90 minutes of flight time. In June 2020, Virgin Galactic announced an agreement with NASA to develop a service that would transport private paying passengers to ISS. Virgin Galactic debuted on the NYSE in October 2019 with an investment of $800 million from a special purpose acquisition company, SPAC. For 2019, it recorded $3.78 million in revenue and $210.93 million in losses. In the end, it ended the year with $411.35 million cash. What NASA spends on space exploration is not a significant top-line sales driver for many companies. Historically, NASA allocates about 80% of its budgets to contracting. It plans to spend about $22.7 billion in 2020. That leaves about $18 billion for procurement, which is typically spread across several companies. By comparison, Boeing in 2019 reported $76.5 billion in revenue. Consequently, that's to say that investing in Boeing is any sort of real investment in space exploration.
Apollo demonstrated that an investment in space exploration enhances the technical capability of the entire nation in a way that pays dividends for decades and helps assure Americans' quality of life. That investment has decreased over the years as both a fraction of the federal budget and a fraction of the gross national product. NASA budget as a percentage of federal budget was 4.4% in 1966. However, it has fallen to 0.5% in 2020. Also, the NASA budget as a percentage of GDP was 0.8% in 1966 and eventually it fell to 0.1% in 2014. However, the amount of money spent in space exploration has nearly been same from 1970 to 2020. In 1971, the budget was $19,800 million and in 2020 the budget was $20,720 million, which is nearly the same.
Economic impact space exploration has had on the world. Space activities have undoubtedly enlarged our economic sphere, including the low Earth orbit up to geostationary distances. By developing reliable space exploration systems that incorporate human decision making, troubleshooting, and flexibility, possibilities are created for enhancing the economic development of space driven by private sector investments. By deepening our understanding of how humans and machines function in space, publicly funded space exploration has lowered the risks and costs associated with accessing and working in space. As a result, private investment is increasing in space-based endeavors such as space planetary mining technologies to harvest precious materials thought to be present in asteroids. Due to such investments, humankind may be ready to incorporate the solar system in our economic sphere. The picture below shows few of many benefits that NASA did to the economy.
When we talk about space exploration, we must also take into account the ethical considerations of this investment that humans have made. The ethics of space exploration can be seen from multiple perspectives. Even though space travel has developed over the years, astronauts are still likely to face life-threatening situations that may arise from technological malfunction or due to the various dangers that space environment presents. Not only this, space travel also has psychological effects on astronauts, which may affect their life on Earth after that also. Space travel also has effects of contamination. So much as the footprint of astronauts on other planets could be harmful to them, not to mention the exploitation in the future when space research develops and we talk of inhabiting other planets. Finally, with the development of space exploration, we must also consider who it is that is to benefit. Will humanity benefit as a whole from this venture, or will only a few be better off? as we have seen happen so far on Earth.
In the next assembly, we will discuss about the major developments in space that significantly helped the human race to advance in scientific fields, that is, Apollo landing and Hubble Space Telescope. We will also talk about future of space exploration, which would include space race, breaking starshot, and Parker Solar Probe.
Now, Misri Patel from IGCSE will recite a poem on space exploration.
This poem talks about space exploration and innovation and how it has changed through time. So here it goes. Space is a vast canvas of human imagination and a fertile ground for technological exploration. What was once a realm for government and academia is now open for business in a way that's never been before. Space is the next big race. Fueled by private sector dollars and NASA guiding hand, we are on the cusp of exploring unprecedented abundance in innovation, research, resources, and technological connections in space, all with the Earth-bound resonance. Space exploration is a great flattener, a no-partisan cellular quest that unites us all under the umbrella of humanity. Space exploration is changing life, not just in the orbit, but here also on Earth. This is the state of space. Thank you.
So now it is the time for reflection. In our advisory sessions, we used to discuss topics which we can present in the assembly, and then we came upon this topic of space exploration. We thought that presenting this topic would bring more awareness to people about space exploration. There are many reasons of why space research is the next very big thing for the humankind. It can be out of curiosity as well as it can be due to the religious aspect, like where does the God reside? Space exploration has also helped us in protecting our planet by preventing large asteroids hit the Earth. There are some innovations which were innovated for the astronauts, but it has also helped people on Earth. For example, water conservation. After all, space exploration has also helped us in enhancing our planet. This topic will be continued for our next two advisories as well. We have tried and divided this topic into parts so that our next advisories can be more relatable. At last, I would like to present a quote by John Kennedy. I don't think the human race will survive the next 1,000 years until we spread into space. Thank you and have a very good day ahead.